Do a video on hydraulic maintenance. You got a little office. Use this for a pointer, I guess. You got a little office screen right there. I can't get that out right now. I'm gonna have to get me one of those square easy outs. It's a quarter inch. It's so nasty. This is only 140. It's so nasty and oily and dirty. I took the top bolt out. I don't know why I was thinking the office was behind the bolt, but the little office screen is supposed to be behind that. So take that out and clean it. I can't get it out. I don't have none of those square easy outs. I'll show you a little something what I'm doing here. This little square block here. That's where your well, it's not really, it's a strainer. That's what it is. That strainer kept getting stopped up. This is a strainer. It's just good. Mine's not in the best of shape, but it slides in the hole. It's just a wire mesh. This kept getting gummed up, and the hydraulics would quit working. I kind of figured it would suck oil past this, being there's no O-ring or nothing on it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be one on this. I would think so. But this kept getting gummed up. There was a bunch of junk in there. And what I've been doing to get, I'm gonna eventually disassemble this whole thing. If that's not the problem, then the pump is just worn. What's going on? Cold is fine, but every time I've taken it apart, that strainer stopped up, so I'm confident it's just the gunk in it. The last couple times I just drained the oil and flushed it, but this time what I did, show you what I've done here. In here, my little garden shed. It's gonna be hard to hold the phone. Wife's not around. What I've been doing? One of these little things with the pinchers on the end, with the little sort of finger pinchers on the end there. Anyway, this is all I've been doing. I just been running this in there like that. It's usually tied up in a ball. Flushed it out, some gas, some diesel fuel. Get this gunk out of it. It's going to eventually have to be torn apart and put a rebuild kit in this eventually, because I do got a small leak under there. I'm trying to rough it right now. I'm going to have 3 months of nothing to do. From January to March. Hoping to get this done then. Whatever major, I'll rebuild these final drives during that time, put new seals and stuff on those. But I can set it right there. Take a set of pinches like this, get a little set of fingers on the end of it. Just stick it up there and grab the rag and mop it all around in there. I got most of it last night. Got home late last night from work. Piece of equipment I operate, kind of blown tire. Work in the logging industry. We're a tree cutter. Cut trees. Guy didn't show up at 4:30 to repair the tire. This is just roughing it. If you're on a budget, if you're on a money budget, like most people are, that's using this older equipment. I use it because I enjoy it. You don't have to be on a budget to get a farmall. You can get you an 80 in, a 2 in, a 9 in, a Ferguson, or anything. I had all of those. I like the Nationals. specifically the offsets. We run that rag around in there. Let me get my light. Run that rag around in there. So I still got some little stuff in there. If I can get the camera to pick it up. Yep. I still got a few little particles in there. I was hoping this was going to be dry. So there's one big piece right there in the center. I was hoping it was going to be dried out. It was dry last night. I don't know, the oil must have run down or something. But still some more particles or something in there. I'm hoping I can get most of all that stuff out of there. I was hoping to get this office out, but that's going to have to be heated. Probably with an easy out. I'm going to wait on that. Change your oil there. Then your strainer screen. 4 bolts, 7/16 wrench. I haven't did a hydraulic maintenance video. I think the Super A has a flat head screw there. It's not that square head quarter inch. You stick a, what I did with it. You stick this. I think you're supposed to be able to just stick a 1/4 inch ratchet in here. Right. Let me get the light over here. Can you see it? Right here. You're supposed to be able to stick that 1/4 inch ratchet in there and screw it out. And it's not biting it, it's just trying to round. I'm gonna get a square easy out later. This don't fix my problem. But what happens is after cold, it does great. When it is cold, everything done fell out the screen is back in the bottom. But more cold, it works great. It cycles on and off. Picks this 5-foot mower up, bush hog, up from my idle. Picks it up, cycles the oil pump, the hydraulic pump off with the relief valve. But after an hour or two of running it, it's very slow. It won't pick it up from idle anymore. And every time I took that screen out, it done that. The screen was stopped cleaned up again. It's either that screen is stopped up or the pump is bad. Hoping it's not the pump. I mean, $4,500 for a new pump. But I may have a pump. I'm not sure. I may have one, but I'll use one. But anyway, a little how to drain your oil there. There's your screen, your fuel plug. After you fill it back up, you need to cycle your hydraulics 10 to 15 times to push the air out, because you're gonna have a big air pocket in the bottom. And you normally would clean that office tube, the little office in there. I can't get it out. And if I heat it, I'm gonna make some oil leaks if I heat it. So I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. This don't fix the problem. Gotta go in that anyway, which I probably gonna have to. Because I got a small leak on the front. I was hoping, because it's been sitting for 2 or 3 years, I was hoping, so usually the seals and stuff would get soft again and seal itself. That happens sometimes. Sometimes it gets worse. But he also had some John Deere High Guard, I think, hydraulic oil in it. I run motor oil. The reason I run motor oil is because if that pump seal blows, it fills your engine up with hydraulic oil, it's not gonna be good. Just don't have no wet clutches or disc brakes, anything like that. It's just some O-rings and stuff. Motor oil is just fine. But anyhow, that's what I run in. I run motor oil in my hydraulics, 1540. The Super A from the factory, you use 30 weights, so 15 weights not gonna hurt it. The Super A's, I think the 140s where it started. They did actually go, I think, to high tran with the 140s, but you don't need it. Every tractor before that with the touch control, Super C, all them M, H, they had the same oil that was in the engine, SA30 or 40. So it's not gonna hurt anything. That's why I run in mine. It don't get as hot neither. But anyway, we do a little rundown on how you service your touch control.